Travon Walker agreed to a 4-year deal worth more than $110 million. Mina, what do you think about them rewarding Walker?
Yeah, Travon Walker's been a good player. I think he suffers a little bit from being that first overall pick before Aiden Hutchinson, who obviously has become a superstar. But if you take that out of the equation and just look at Walker's career, he's been tremendous against the run, only had 4 sacks, I believe, last season, but before that had double digits the prior 2 seasons. And he's been an excellent Robin to Josh Hines-Allen's Batman. So I think the Jags getting this done for a young player makes sense. Contract will age well. And now I think they should focus on adding some pass rush juice on the interior between those pass rushers because they really haven't gotten enough in that particular area of their defensive line over the last couple of years.
$77 million guaranteed. Congratulations to Travon Walker for that deal. All right, in case you missed it, we've got some things to catch you up on. Ohio State coach Ryan Day was on Kevin Clark's This Is Football podcast, confessed why Sonny Styles is the reason he quit playing basketball. Take a listen.
I remember it was the last time I ever really played basketball one-on-one. We were in the indoor here, and we were having an event in July right before camp started. Lorenzo was here, and so we went into the basketball area, and we were messing around, and I said, well, come on, little guy, let's go play one-on-one. And he took 2 dribbles and dunked on me. And that was the last time I played basketball because I said, no, an 8th grader just dunked on me. I said, I'm done with this.
Oh, Kevin, other than that incredible story, Ryan Day had plenty of great things to say about Sonny Styles. What makes him such an intriguing prospect in this draft?
First of all, that was a genuine laugh. Do a lot of fake laughing in that industry. That was a genuine laugh from me on the show. But no, one thing he said was that he was such a good athlete when he arrived, Sonny Styles, and he thought that there'd be a time when he grew into being a linebacker. Sonny Styles at first fought that, but obviously that's become clear that he is not only a linebacker, but the best linebacker in this draft. He had the best vertical jump of any player since 2003, better than Calvin Johnson, better than Nick Emanwari last year, who was the combine freak of all combine freaks this time last year, and obviously we saw what he did as a rookie. I think Sonny Styles is an instant impact guy. I have him circled to Tennessee at 4, if not Giants at 5. I think we know what a linebacker who can cover tons of space does in the modern game. We've seen it many times. How about being Robert Saleh's Fred Warner in Nashville?
Yeah, don't overthink it. Just take him. Jeremiah Love, you're out. Sonny Styles, you're in. All right. Patrick Mahomes, in case you missed it, recovery timeline was a big topic of conversation for Kansas City, and Andy Reid addressed those questions this week. This is what he said.
So he's been in the building every day, so I've had a chance to kind of see him progress through this thing. He's doing great. It's hard to measure, are you ahead of schedule or not? I mean, who makes a schedule, right? So every player is different. I will tell you, though, I would never bet against him. He's always going to put in the time and effort, and always push it, but within reason, so he doesn't take steps back. So far, it's all been positive.
Who makes the schedule? Got a big laugh out of me, Tim. Whether Mahomes is on the field or not, though, what area does this Chiefs team need to focus on this offseason?
Well, I think really focusing on the offensive side of the ball. They've struggled at receiver for a number of years now. Obviously, they've addressed running back this offseason. It's something they've kind of neglected in past years. Listen, I think help up front, figure out what's going on, in terms of the future beyond this year at tight end. They've been a defensive-led team. And so, I do think offensive help for when Mahomes is not available, but also when he comes back, because, you see the video of him coming back from his rehab. We've set the schedule, I think, Laura. We've kind of just, made it a foregone conclusion that guys come back from major knee injuries and are just totally fine and back to their normal selves. That isn't always the case, and so help being on the way for Mahomes in Kansas City is a good idea.
Yeah, we've set the schedule because he's the GOAT, and we're excited to see him play again. But yeah, let's pump the brakes a little bit here. Coming up next, the Browns head into 2026 with no clear QB1 as Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel all battle for the top spot. Someone here says that's exactly the way they want it. Talking a little Browns.
For the room, Randy, do we have low T?
No, we don't.
Do we have high T?
No, we don't.
What do we have?
We got Mike T.
We have Mike T. It's Fraud or Laud. Mike Tannenbaum joining us for America's favorite game show. Mike T, fantastic to see you. Let's take our first call. This man actually kind of looks familiar. It's a Mike from Florida, the nice part, saying, Randy, I told you 3 weeks ago that Kirk Cousins would be an ideal bridge for quarterback. And Fernando Mendoza with the Raiders. Mike T, congratulations to you. I'm guessing you're going to go ahead and laud yourself on that one.
Guys, that's a capital L laud. I wish my kids were watching. They're both sleeping. Dad got one right. Look, last year, the Raiders gave up 64 sacks, guys, the most in the NFL. Their line will be better. Colton Miller's coming back. They signed Tyler Linderbaum, but Kirk Cousins is the exact quarterback they need to start the season. Bring Fernando Mendoza slowly, and this is a great signing for the Raiders.
All right, our next caller, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam, and he actually said Deshaun Watson has a quote-unquote great chance to flourish under Todd Monken. Fraud or laud?
Yeah, that's a capital F fraud. Guys, Deshaun Watson hasn't played a full season since 2020. He played in 2024. Wow. He only played in 7 games. I think it's improbable that he could come back. Achilles tendon injuries are hard. He had 2 of them. If I was the Browns, let's go with Shedeur Sanders and let's see what he has, and let's move forward from there.
That was kind of jarring. 2020, his last full season.
Full season, yeah.
6 seasons now ago. Mike T, our final caller, Carson Beck. He says that he is going to be the biggest steal in the draft. Fraud or laud?
That is a fraud. I really like Carson Beck. I think he has a chance. But my under-the-radar player is Taylon Green from Arkansas, guys. He is 6'6", 227. He ran a 4.36 at the Combine, and he has 59 career touchdown passes. I thought he was really good at the Senior Bowl. And in the mid-rounds, I think somebody could draft Taylon Green, who has incredible upside.
All right, Mike T, time to claim your prize. Which door are you picking?
Let's go with door number 3.
Let's go with door number 3. What do we got? What do we got? We're sending you, Mike T, straight to the moon. You're going to be part of the next NASA launch.
Artemis 3.
You're going to make a...
Well, actually, you're pretty close to
Look at that.
Cape Canaveral right there, down there in Boca.
Thanks, Mike T.
it.
We appreciate it.
We're sending you to
the moon.
The moon.
The Smith Overy touchdown! They take the lead with 24 seconds to go. You like that? You like that?
Forever a legend in the locker room and at the bank, Kirk Cousins cashed out once again. The 37-year-old quarterback agreed to a deal with the Raiders, and for the 11th consecutive year in his 14 seasons played, it'll be a fully guaranteed contract. It maxes out at 5 years, 172 M's, a 4-time Pro Bowler. Cousins will play the veteran role for the team, widely expected to pick Fernando Mendoza with the first overall pick. They call him Mr. Cousins when he walks into the bank for a reason. His $20 million deal this season will move him past Tom Brady for the second highest career earnings in league history, behind only last season's MVP, Matthew Stafford.